Number 8, Southern Cal. Number 5, the Ohio State Bucknuts. Well, they're playing tonight, 8:30 Eastern. What bowl is that they're in? The Morton Salt. We wish we were in the playoffs bowl. They're playing in the Cotton Bowl. Ohio State, Southern Cal play tonight, 8:30 in the Cotton Bowl. This will be a good game, I think. Ohio State, of course, the winner of the Big Ten. Southern Cal, winner of the Pac-12, but both got left out of the college football playoff after some disappointing regular season losses. Of course, if you want to point to one particular loss for Southern Cal that probably kept them out, it would have to be the drubbing they took at Notre Dame midway through the season. And, of course, for Ohio State, giving up 55 points to something called Iowa is just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, do you know how hard you have to try to give up 55 points to Iowa? I mean, that's not something that just happens by accident. I mean, you have to go out with a game plan and have practiced and prepared all week saying, we can do it. We can give up 55 to Iowa. So congratulations, suck nuts. That loss kept you out of the playoff. Them Buckeyes still mad, too. Boy, they're so mad. And you know, the only thing better than Ohio State getting left out, the only thing that could have made Ohio State any madder than getting left out of the playoff was what? Getting left out in place of Alabama. And it's just, you know, it's funny for a variety of reasons. One, it's just Alabama. Ohio State hates Alabama. Urban Meyer can't stand Nick Saban. You know, Alabama and Nick Saban are one of the reasons Urban Meyer's at Ohio State, ran him out of the SEC. But then it's also funny because this is sort of the exact reverse, right, of what happened to Ohio State last year. Of course, Alabama didn't win its division, didn't play in its conference title game, didn't win the conference. And they make the playoff this year. Well, last year, what happened? Same thing. Ohio State backs into the playoff by not winning their conference, and then this year, they get backdoored by somebody under those same scenarios and situations. I don't think there's very many Southern Cal fans who really think they should have been that fourth team. I think it's pretty obvious to anybody that watched any college football this year that neither one of these two teams are top 4 teams. They're just not. I mean, let's just be real about it. Ohio State had a shot at a playoff team, Oklahoma. At home even, Ohio State had Oklahoma and lost by, a couple of touchdowns. And then you got Southern Cal. I mean, you go on the road to Notre Dame, and it's not like you lost by a little bit. You just got absolutely road graded. I mean, they just skull drug you from one end of the field to the other for 4 quarters. It was hard to watch, really. It was like watching a car accident. It was just terrible. But a whole lot of talent on display in this game tonight. As much as you might hate either of these two teams or love them or whatever, you can't deny the talent on these two teams. NFL talent on both sides of the ball, up and down the rosters on both these two teams here. Only one team has a legitimate quarterback, though, and that's Southern Cal and Sam Darnold. J.T. Barrett, what a joke this guy is. Comes out one week, looks like he knows what he's doing. What was that, the second half of the Penn State game? Dude was on fire. Then you watch him another game, and he literally looks like he's never seen a football before. I mean, it looks like the dude just got dropped off on the dark side of the moon, has no clue where he's at, this guy. He's been in college since Jimmy originally cracked corn, J.T. Barrett has. This guy's been in college since Y2K. How many deferments or I don't know how many redshirt or whatever. I don't know how they're keeping these people in college this long. It's just mind-boggling. Guy's been there forever. Still there. I guess this is last year. I don't know. He'll never play a down in the NFL at quarterback, though. I mean, come on, let's just be real about it. I don't know if we'll have like a Terrell Pryor type situation here where somebody will take a chance on him and wanting to move him to another position or not. I don't know. But he'll never play quarterback in the NFL. Sam Darnold, on the other hand, does have an NFL future. Ohio State's defense, I think, probably a little better than Southern Cal's. Offensively, it depends on J.T. Barrett, really. I mean, who's going to show up? I don't know. I do think this will be an interesting game to watch, though. 2 big-name programs, right? Southern Cal and Ohio State, Trojans and the Sucknuts. So I'll be watching this game for sure tonight. A prediction on this game? The Pac-12 is just terrible, aren't they? So, yeah, Southern Cal won the Pac-12, but you gotta figure that's really not that impressive, is it? Who's the second best team in the Pac-12? Stanford? Washington? I don't know. These teams just aren't any good out there. Big Ten at least had some competition this year with Penn State. Michigan State, I guess, was okay. I don't know. Is Purdue your fourth best team? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to have to give the edge to Ohio State in this one. I definitely think they have the edge in coaching. I think they have more playmakers than Southern Cal does, and I think Ohio State's defense is enough to be the difference in this game. I think they hold Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold's had an issue this year with turnovers too, particularly in the first half of the season. If he comes out today and has one of those types of games where he's throwing the ball to the other team for no reason, then this one could get ugly and Ohio State could win big. Not sure if that's going to happen, but I am going to pick Ohio State to win this game. Really, there's no winners in this game, though. Both these teams are losers on the outside looking in, dreaming of what might have been. But don't worry, because in a couple of days it'll be Monday, and you can watch my Georgia Bulldogs in a real bowl game that actually matters, the Rose Bowl college football playoff semifinal. But congratulations on mediocre years to all the Buckeyes and the Trojans. Have a good morning.